Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in the modern, standard, and legacy formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jordan with Crocodile MTG here, bringing you another Magic the Gathering video. Today we are playing humans in Modern. We're playing a friendly league right now. So we're going to go ahead and I think this hand is I think this hand is good enough to keep. I think I'm going to go champion on one. Maybe not. I should go noble on one. I guess let's see what we're playing against. Okay, we're playing against Tron, so I probably just want to be quicker here. Okay, so since I drew another champion here, I'm going to go champion on one, and then turn 2 I'm going to play champion noble. Turn 3 I can either play freebooter or Thalia's lieutenant. But I want to be as quick as possible in this hand. And by playing champion turn 1, we can swing for turn 4 on turn 2. Alright, interesting. So our opponent played Ancient Stirrings. They found Chromatic Star. They played a Ghost Quarter and Expedition map. So I'm going to name Human again. I'm going to play this first champion. And then I'm going to play Noble. Oop, undo that. Alright, now I'm going to swing for 4. So if our opponent is on Tron, their hand definitely wasn't very good. Okay, Urza's Tower. So if that is their first Tron piece, I'm not really sure what how they're gonna win here. I think our play is undo red and blue. I think our play here is gonna be Mantis Rider. And then Thalia's lieutenant. I think our opponent's just dead. Alright, so to the sideboard here. So we probably want these dampening spheres. Knight of Autumn doesn't seem bad. However, these deputies also don't seem bad. Let's figure out what we're taking out first. I can take out an Anafenza. I can probably cut Reflector Mage. We want the Thalias. Kite Sail seems okay. Meddling Mage seems good. So Deputy is a new tool from Ravnica Allegiance, where it's basically Detention Sphere on a body. And it can only target opponents' non-land permanents. So I'm probably cutting these. So we have 2 cards we can bring in. And the question is, do I want Deputy for things like Wormcoil Engine, or do I want Knight of Autumn for things like Oblivion Stone? And then, is there anything else in here that we want as well? I think we're bringing the Knight of Autumn. Alright, so I'm going to cut the 4 Reflector Mages and an Anafenza and bring in 2 Knight of Autumns and a Dampening Sphere. We'll see if that's right. If you'd sideboard differently there, let me know. This is Liam Daly's list from SCG Cleveland. Alright, so I think this hand's good enough to keep. We're going to start here with Unclaimed Territory, naming humans. And then we're going to play an Aether Vial. Alright, we do want to name humans even though we don't have any humans in hand. And I do want to make sure I play this Horizon Canopy next turn and not the Ancient Ziggurat, otherwise we can't play Dampening Sphere. Alright, so Urza's Mind, Urza's Tower is in our opponent's hand. I'll leave the revealed over here. We would like to put a counter on Ancient Stirrings. So I'm actually going to play Unclaimed Territory here. I would like to still name human. I'm going to use both of these colorless abilities though to play Dampening Sphere, and we'll pass the turn back. Alright, so our opponent plays Star here. I am going to put a counter on Aether Vial. We have Athalia's Lieutenant here. So let's see, what is the play? We can't Knight of Autumn here, but we could Thalia's Lieutenant. So let's reread this. If a land would be tapped for 2 mana that produces colorless instead. So instead of whatever 2 mana they're tapping for, be it colorless or colored, produces 1 colorless instead. And then each spell a player casts costs 1 more each turn cast. So I'm only going to be able to cast one thing, be it Aether Vial or... I'm just going to play this Horizon Canopy and cast Ancient Aether Vial. We can Vial in the Thalia next turn. And we can also draw a card with Horizon Canopy. This is mainly for a little bit more setup. I'd really like a Meddling Mage here, but I don't think we're going to find it, unfortunately. Alright, so 4 mana from our opponent. Walking Ballista on 2. Okay. So I think I'm going to draw at the end of the turn. Alright, Phantasmal Image is fine. I do want to put a counter on both of these. And I'm going to start by vialing in Knight of Autumn, and I'm going to use it to kill this Walking Ballista. Alright, so the Walking Ballista is going to kill Knight of Autumn. I apologize, my AC just kicked on. Alright, so I'm going to let that run for a minute, and then we can continue this as soon as that kicks off. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute. You guys can listen to a bunch of noise. I'm going to play Athalia's Lieutenant here. Again, I apologize about my AC. So I do want to put a counter on this one, but I don't want to put a counter on this one. Alright, that was pretty good. So we're going to get super aggressive this turn. I'm going to play blue, blue. Alright, finally my AC kicks off. Alright, we're going to swing in for, what, 13 here? So our opponent's down to 7. And they don't have enough to actually activate. They don't have enough to play Oblivion Stone and activate, and that's going to be the game. Again, I apologize for the AC. Thank you so much for watching. Please go hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. For your custom playmats, mousepads, and more, head over to Inked Gaming. Use promo code crocodilemtg10 to receive 10% off your order. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons.